in Sofia, Bulgaria. That's what I said, Sofia, Bulgaria. I'm in Sofia.
He was basically playing hide and seek with the police, leaving messages, things that he has heard on MTV, of course, and also writing ovce a lot, which means sheep, which was, I don't know, directed at people or the police, I don't know, but it was a form of bravery for him and showing how cool he was. Over time he got better, and he started doing clown style, and he even went to an exhibition in Wrocław, Poland. There he showed clown style done with paint and brushes instead of spray. Why did he choose paint and brushes? Well, because he didn't have money for spray cans, essentially, because spray cans you have to buy each color individually.
With good reason. This is one of my favorite murals that were commissioned recently here in Sofia, Bulgaria. As Boryana, our awesome tour guide, mentioned, there were some influences from an American or the artist's visit to America, thus the helmet. You can't really see, I don't think, from these angles, but in her dress there are the dragon and some other symbols from the artist. You know, I can't remember anything she said. I just really love this piece. So this is another piece by BadASSed, one of the most famous street artists in this country of Bulgaria. Here we have an updated version of the St. George battling the dragon. In all of BadASSed's pieces, you're going to see wings, and you're going to see a beast or a villain. And even in the back of St. George right there, you can make out that maybe his wings are suppressed under his skin. People are upset with this painting because, first of all, when George supposedly fought the dragon, he was 40 years younger, and also he won. So spoiler alert, but I think BadASSed intended this to be like maybe he won't win. There are some questions about whether he'll beat the dragon this time around.
Movement in which young people write their nicknames in different spots of the city to mark their territory, showing that they are brave enough to go to different locations. An idea where the movement started, in which city, in which country. Some of you are from this country?
New York.
In New York, of course, in the 1960s. That's when the first internationally known graffiti artist was, well, found. He was not the first one doing graffiti, but he was the first one who was known. He was a post-delivery boy, and he used his profession to travel around New York, and in the meantime to write his tags in graffiti names and nicknames. He was using the simplest form of graffiti, the 90s erotica. This is a tag, but his tag was Taki183. And this boy was noticed by the New York Times, and they decided to go to his house and ask.
So this, the winner of this year's 2019 was actually a Dutch artist, and he drew himself as a break dancer. And as my Dutch friend here, Derek, says, that should have been a joint or a crack pipe and not a cigarette. I'm like, that's a cigarette filled with pot. You know it, motherfucker. You're from Holland.
Don't worry, I'm happy to ask some questions. This mural is actually a collaboration between Bulgaria and the Dutch embassy here in Bulgaria. So yeah, the Dutch street artists are quite active here. What the idea is of this collaboration, we are celebrating 100 years of good relations between the two countries. How are we celebrating it? With art that combines elements from both cultures.
This mural here was done by the winner of the annual contest sponsored by the Sofia Graffiti Tour Art Association. So Boryana is explaining, one, how the design of the very first street art, this Chupi Chupas, was designed by Salvador Dali, my absolute favorite artist in the world, and how the one below was designed by the best local artist, Bokis. Very much talking about anti-triangle of power. The extra long nose symbolizes Pinocchio and how the government is full of liars. We're standing in the heart of the triangle of power right now because we have the presidential palace, we have the parliament, and another building to my left or behind me. And so that piece of work is supposed to be criticizing the triangle of power. So this mural is more of an environmental mural, signified the infinite, the infinity sign, meaning that nature will always be here. The sparrows have been disappearing in big cities, so that's why there's only 2 sparrows there, but the infinity sign meaning nature will always replenish. And this was our makeshift bathroom because we have had a beverage, but this is a piece as well. I don't know what it's about.